Can you all see me?
Yes, honey, we can see you, but we can't hear you very well.
Oh, okay. You can hear me better now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Had my mic turned around. Thank you. So how often are these VIP classes? This is my first day.
So we had a Tuesday, which you'll get the recording for, and then we have one on Saturday. So this is the second one.
And so is Saturday the last one?
Yes, uh-huh.
Oh, okay.
Saturday is the
Dang.
last one. What?
I
A
said,
VIP
dang, I
session.
set up
Oh
late.
yeah.
I signed up late and get 2 days, huh?
But did you get the recording for the first day? It's in the playlist. You already
Okay.
have it there.
I need
So
to go
everything
back
that
there.
we did in the VIP, everyone who's a VIP, regardless of when they signed up, you will have access to that.
Okay. And how long will that stuff be out there?
Oh, no, that's yours to keep.
Oh, okay. In the playlist. So I got to find out where my
Mm.
playlist is.
Hold it. Let me explain that better. So the playlist is already there. Okay. So you can go there and check because I thought some of you would want to see what you had missed. Okay. But when the challenge week is over, I'm going to create like a course in a platform and I'm going to give you access to that. That is the same platform where the essence and style training will be as well. So when you go and access one, you're going to have the two, right? And that's, like I said, you're going to just have access to that. The easy thing with the playlist is just because sometimes if you are, for example, let's say you're driving or you are anywhere that you're not really watching something, so you just let it play and you can listen to that. So the playlist will be there forever for you, just to make things easy, that you don't have to go into the platform and do all of that.
Okay.
Yeah. So the playlist is actually something that you will always have. Um, let me see, someone is asking for. You will always have, for instance, when we have live classes, whatever live class that is, that will be saved to a playlist. And that's lifetime access, regardless. Even if you have access to that in the platform, that is like, what's the likelihood of YouTube not being there, right? So YouTube is there on your phone, easy to watch and not a problem. Wow, I spoke. I'm tired. There was so much, so much to say. Wow, wow. So I want to answer a question that Lisa sent earlier. And I think it was a very nice question. And maybe the answer to that question will explain why I decided to have this super fast action bonus. Because I think you VIPs may have missed an email that went out saying that you had a survey to fill in. And nobody has. And I didn't want not to give you something ultra super special. So you're getting the branding package, like to make up for that. So you haven't done that. I don't want you to just go like, oh, I didn't do that, so I didn't win. No, we're all winning. And you're winning something that will help you move ahead and have really like the best start possible for you to have your own brand. Like I said, this is why you have the branding package, right? You're not going to be depending on me at all. You can count on me all the time, but it will not depend on me. Okay? It's your clients, your pricing, your brand, your work, your money. Okay, all clear. Before I go into what is the hardest for me, which is an Excel chart. Any questions that I may answer here for you, my VIPs?
No, I just wanted to congratulate Tara. You won on the spin on the last class.
Oh yeah, she was not there. That's true. You got a Reson gift card. Yes.
I have a quick question.
Go.
Is it that for however number of challenges we complete that we get more chances to win the final like a package. I was late in submitting mine this morning, so that's why I just was wondering. I submitted right before we started.
No,
today.
that's what I said. Well, for
Oh.
that, you
Oh,
would have to have gone through the survey.
oh,
And no, you just didn't do it. I was like, it's not fair that I'm not giving
Oh,
them. So like, I decided to add
okay.
the branding package. I was like, okay, I gotta like make up for them because possibly it was my fault. I didn't see it. Like, it wasn't the email.
Okay.
And then I was like, okay, well, what am I giving them to make up for that? So
Thank
that's why like I added the branding package,
Thank you.
right?
So there was a survey? We missed the survey?
Yeah.
Oh, who knew? Sorry.
It was like it was sent out in the email, and I think there was even a post on Facebook. But with all that went out during the week, I get it, right? So
just cut
that's
out.
why I just decided, okay, so let me just like give them something anyway.
Well, sign me up. I'm one of 10. No.
Just go get it. So someone also asked about payment plans, and I will actually maybe go live and say that to the big group as well. But what I want you to know already is the following. There is a payment plan that is like the one that I offer, right, in 6 payments. And if I were you, if you could, I would use PayPal credit. I don't know if you have ever used PayPal credit. I'm a big fan. PayPal credit allows you to pay in 6, it's not even like in 6 months. You have 6 months to pay. So whatever purchase you make, right, you have 6 months to pay, and you can pay like $35 today, $100 next month, $600 when you have, and then you can maybe full pay like before the 6 months, and there is no extra payment. It's the very same amount. So it doesn't cost you an extra cent to do that. If you do not pay within 6 months, then they have their own interest rates, which I don't know what they are, because all of the purchases that I have made were like during that 6-month period. It helps me a lot, especially with like, this is not the best day for me to pay with my credit card, because like it's going to be like maybe in a few days I have to pay the balance, or when I just have purchased too much in my credit card or whatever. That's when then I resource to PayPal credit. So have a look into that, see if you have credit in PayPal credit, and that's, I would say, the best way to go, right? If not, there is the payment plan, and then there is a regular, just like one payment in the credit card. Yes, Marianne.
I'm just getting used to whenever there's a good offer, I just can't pay because I don't have the credit, and I'm so sick and tired of it, and it has to change. But do you know, it's just a quick question. Do you know if it's possible, even if you don't, I mean, I'm gonna find out, because if you don't have a credit card, a special
You
kind of
check
credit
that.
card,
You
I
check
would
that
check
first.
that.
If
Yeah.
you have any problems, call me up. Okay.
Okay.
There is always a way that I can always send you an invoice, right? There's always there are other possibilities we can work on. What is important is there. You already know like the price. You know like what the payment plan looks like. If it's a matter of like, oh, this didn't work, you can transfer. You can use a debit card. Isatel, thank you so much. I'll see you tomorrow. There are other things that we can talk about. It's not a problem.
Okay, thank you so much.
Okay, you're welcome.
One
Angela,
more-
welcome.
Oh, okay. One more question for me.
Yes.
Are you going to have this class again, or you don't know?
This class, what do you mean? The
Like
training
this
or the
training,
challenge?
right? The training, because
I hope to. I don't
the-
know when though.
oh, okay, because this timing is not good for me right now. I just filed for a divorce last week, and I'm going through some things. So I know this right now is not good for me.
I'm sorry for a divorce. I've been through that myself, and I know how hard it can be. No problems. We can talk about it in private later. I'm like all ears, and let's see what we can talk about. Like, let's see how, whatever. Let's talk.
Okay, all right.
Okay. Are you ready? Let's look at numbers. Let's talk prices. Let's see how this is really going to work for you. Well, I am going to send in your Facebook Messenger a file for you to download, okay? You do not have to work on that file now. You may just decide that you will, let me open it here. What is it? What is it? What is it? That you will work on that later. Today, what I want you to do is understand how you will be doing this, how this will help you see your numbers, and how this will help you make it possible, okay? So to your point, Rochelle, what I will say in advance is look into that and maybe think how you could make this happen because of PayPal credit, right? This could be a very nice possibility for you to bring in the money that you need, right? And I would be really happy to help you do that as soon as possible. Did you see that the file is there? Have you got it already?
Yeah, it's there.
Yes.
Okay, so like I said, you don't have to open it. You can if you want. If, for instance, you are like, if you are comfortable like doing different things simultaneously on the screen, go ahead for that. If not, never mind. So what I'm bringing for you here is, I would say, the easiest way for you to plan how to really make money, how to charge, and like what your offer is going to be like. All of this will be dependable on who your audience is, how many hours a week you can put into it, right? So I know that Rochelle right now has a 9-to-5 job. So I would not expect her, and so does Tara. Tara actually has like multiple jobs. I wouldn't expect you to be working 20 hours a week on this. But I will tell you this story. Like it's actually something that makes me very, very happy. I have had this as a student. She was trained in 20. I'm not sure if it was 2017 or 2018, but I think it was 2017. 2017 because it was 3 years after. So I think, Tara, you were the one who works for the government, right? Okay, I don't know if anyone else has an idea like of what government pay is, but like in Brazil, government pays really well, especially when you have one of those trustworthy roles and titles and you are like super close to someone who is the head chief or whatever department. So my student was actually one of those, right? She worked for the secretary of finance of my state in Brazil, Rio Grande do Sul. And she had like a salary of about 20,000 a month. She worked 9 to 5. Actually, in Brazil, it's not 9 to 5. It's like 8 to 6. So she worked 8 to 6. And she decided that she was only going to do one of the services that she had learned. She started with color analysis. Okay. She started with color analysis and she was working only 2 evenings a week and Saturdays, right? She started growing her audience, and very soon she was working like more evenings and then some weekends more. And in 3 years, she quit her government job because she was making more money in image consulting than in the government job. Yes. I can share with you her profile. She's Doris Antunes. Okay, she's Doris Antunes. So it's not like she made that much money in 6 months. I'm not promising you that. What I'm promising you is that you can recoup your investment, right? After that, the ceiling is your dream. There are image consultants who decide to have just like a lifestyle business. And then a lifestyle business is like they are going to work like during their spare hours. Some, they are moms who only work when their kids are in school. Some work because they like, they don't need it, but they just want to have an activity. So for them, it's just a lifestyle career. They work when they want. So like it's summer, I don't want to work in the summer, I want to go to the beach. So they don't. So like to them, success has a different measure, right? They're successful because they do what they want, and they do not have to invest that much in the career. Other consultants, and I have Ana Jacinto, for instance, Flavinha knows her. She decided that she wanted to have a digital product. Okay. With her digital, so she actually finished her training program in November 2019. She was part of the group that gave me this charm here. She graduated in November 2019, and then she took the whole summer in Brazil, which is like December, January, and March, December, January, and February off. She started working in March. In April, she launched her first digital product. And then within that launch, she made like 8,000. So like from 0 to 8,000 with one digital product. She's been doing that for a while now, consistently. And she has 5-digit months with her offers. Okay. So it is all about how much you put in it. And then like, there's no limit for you. There is no limit for you, right? If Flavinha knows, like if I have any idea about like what you could do, you may have noticed that already. I'm gonna share that because I want you to succeed, right? It's not good for me if I train you and you don't become successful, because people are not going to want to be trained by me again, right? So you are my best marketing, and I am going to do for you everything that I can, because if I'm helping myself by helping you succeed. Okay, so let's go back here to this Excel chart. And this is something that Flavio is gonna go like, really? She never shared this with us. Yeah, this is new. I created this for you specifically because I really wanted you to see your numbers and to plan your numbers, right? So remember I said that you could have whatever financial goal it is. So let's plan, like, let's just play a little here. Does anyone have any idea of how much money you want to make a month with image consulting? Just give me a number.
Can you say that again? The connection
One
just
number,
kind of like,
just like how much money you want to make a month with image consulting.
well, that 10 grand in there was good. I think
Okay.
you have, because I have the Excel spreadsheet.
All right.
Yeah.
So you have 10 grand here, okay? And then you only can work 10 hours a month, a week, okay? This is what you need then. You're gonna be working 40 hours a month and you have to charge 222, right?
Are you gonna share on the screen?
Oh, I'm sorry, I thought I was. That's how excited I am about the Excel chart. I thought I was sharing already. Is it there? Okay, so let me start again. So our goal is 10,000, right? So I can only make available 10 hours a week. That means I'll be working 45 hours a month. For me to make 10 grand, I have to charge 222. And then your thought will be, what can I offer my client that has the quality of $222 and then that they will buy? And that's how you plan your offer. Really? It is so easy like that. This is how you know. So for me to make the much money that I want, I have to create an offer that costs this. Done. Go there and do it. Second one, I still want to make 10,000, right? But I think right now I should be charging about $50 an hour. Oh, I actually could change something over there again. I think I should like charge $50 an hour. The hours that I can work are only 15. Okay. So I have to create a package that can be maybe a weekend retreat, that can be maybe a monthly group rate, whatever, that will cost $750. And for that, I have to find 13.3 clients. So you have your goals all planned out for you. What you can do here, and that's how I wanted to play around with this, please, please, never save it. I mean, you can save it, but like you will change here everything that is in blue. If I change here, for instance, the hours of work a week, and I change that to 25 hours a week, I'm gonna have my hourly rate going down to 88, right, to get the 10,000. So you can place, you know, that number is not good for me. So then I want to know like the hour 88. So like if I have $88 an hour here, you go back to how much your package has to be and how many clients you have to have. So the two ones here in the above part of the Excel chart of this column here, they two are like together. When you change the items in blue, you will change the results, and you can plan either how much you will charge or how many people you have to have. All of those results will come up. So for instance, let's say right now, super easy, okay? Our goal is that in the first month that you are working as image consultants, in the first month, you will pay for your training. That's what you want to do. You only want to pay for your training in your first month, okay? So how many hours can you work? Can you work, let's say, let's make it real. Let's make it real. On the weekend, I'm gonna think about the ones that I think that have less time flexibility here, that are Rochelle and Tyra. On the weekend, let's say that you can put 6 hours of work into that. And then during the week, you will add 1 hour a day to make sure that everything is under control. So that's 5 plus 6, 11 hours. So you're gonna work 11 hours per week, right? In the end of the month, you're gonna have worked 49 hours, about 50 hours in the month. And for you to make 2,000, your hourly rate has only got to be 40. If you are out there charging only $40 your hour, don't tell anyone that you were trained by me, because you can charge at least, when you are beginning, at least, let's say $60 to $70 an hour, okay? So let's go and think about what is reasonable, $60 an hour, okay? If you charge $60 an hour, and then you need, like with a package rate, you'll have like 900, you need 2.2 clients in that first month to have $2,000. Two clients, basically, two clients in 1 month, and you will pay for your training. Considering that you're charging your lowest rate ever. My biggest fight with my graduates is charge your worth and charge what your service is worth and the outcome of your service is worth. If you're doing a full image consultation and you are beginning, I would accept that you are charging about $900 if you're beginning. But moving to $1,500 for one image consultation should go like this. The minute you have had 5, you should charge $1,500. So 2 clients, you pay for the tuition, period. That's what you need, okay? How hard is it? Well, it will depend on, are you communicating with your audience? Are you communicating? Are you communicating? Because just like I said the other day, if you are doing this and people don't know, there's no way they will buy from you. So it's like that story that I told you about, like someone cooking this very delicious food, and then you smell it and you go like, you're not going to knock on their door and ask if they're selling that. So it's not because you look good. It's not because your social media is well planned and beautiful that people will knock on your door and want to buy from you. They will buy from you if you tell them that you are doing that. Hi, so did you know that when you coordinate colors that are very similar, you actually create an image of more elegance? I can help you do that. Do you want more information? Contact me inbox. This is letting people know that you do it. If you put a picture, like if you just like go and post something like, oh, this is a very elegant outfit, I love it, what do you think? They're going to say if they love the outfit or not, but they're not going to want to buy from you and be your client because they don't know that you are actually offering that as a service. So this is why I'm saying now, first thing, go to your profile, change it to whatever you can do about image consultant in training, and start talking about it, not necessarily selling it, but seeding it. Start seeding it, right? And then as you approach the moment that you feel that you have, because what we're going to do in the training is every new piece of content that I bring you, you have to practice on someone. So throughout the training, you're going to be applying all of the tools and techniques on someone you know. It can be your neighbor, your mother, your husband, not your dog, please, but you can use all of the techniques and apply on anyone around you, right? So you learned the style assessment, you will go and apply. You learned the face analysis or diagnostics or whatever we may call that, you go and apply. By the end of learning that, you will have trained all of the tools, techniques, and services, all of that. All you have to do is have that packaged it as a product to offer. So when you come do image consultation with me, this is how we do, blah, 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 blah. Our final weeks in the training program with the content is more about your business. So all of this initial content will give you what you need to offer real services to your client. So before we finish the 20 weeks, you will know what to do with your first client, if you have done it throughout the 20 weeks. Because if you have not, then it's going to be like, okay, what do I do now? So you do have to do all of it as we go, because you will be learning and practicing everything. Okay. So the other way to look at it is, okay, I want to work with people like in a group because I don't have time to be seeing people here and there, or because I prefer working with more people than working with individuals. Okay, so that's the way to go. It's the group setting thing. With the group setting, it's even easier. The group setting is the way to go immediately, because with the group setting, you will go and say, okay, so I need to pay off my tuition. That's $2 grand. I'm just like making it round, okay? So it's $2 grand. How much? Then you are charging $150. You need one group a month of a 10-hour training to have the $2 grand if you charge only $150. So if you charge only $150 with a 10-hour program, you have paid your tuition. Do you understand that? Do you understand how this chart helps you? Isn't that really invaluable? I think Flavia is now thinking, how come she has never shared that?
I know, right?
Yeah. So, and then the other way to go is the number of hours. So I'm going to offer a group, a program in a group, okay? In that program, I will be offering, let's say you do 1 week, every day a week, 1 hour and a half a day, because you work 9 to 5. So you're going to do from 8 to 9:30 p.m. your group with your people online. Okay. Oh, that's online. So you don't even have to commute. You're going to be home. So you're going to have 5 times 1.5 hour. That's 7.5 hours of work for that program. Okay. If you will charge 597, you will need, oh no, this is accounted for. Oh yeah, that's right. If you charge 597 for a 7-hour program, that means 1 week of work only, right? And you serve 20 people, you're gonna have $11,000. That means you're making $1,500 an hour. And Tara is dancing and celebrating, and then she's going to retire her husband anyway. So, but then no, let's really be down to earth here. It's going to be your first group. Okay, first group you're having. So you're gonna have, let's say, 5 people. You have 5 people in the group. You have $2,900. That means you pay for the class and you have profit. How hard is it to get 5 people for a 7.5-hour training program where you're going to help them look, feel, act like what they were meant to be? If you want to start offering like service after service only, for instance, you learn about the silhouette analysis, and you want to start offering only the silhouette analysis, you will create a small entry package that will cost, let's say, $150. I'm charging, okay, look, this is like, I'm only doing this for this week. If you sign up for this silhouette diagnostics, blah, 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 I'm going to give this, and such, $150. If you get 2 or 3 people for $150, that's already $450 that you have made without even having finished your course. And then you're going to ask me, okay, listen, but I am not yet certified. No? Are you lying when you said that you are an image consultant in training? This is why you have low fees. This is why you're offering these special initial services, because you are an image consultant in training. The moment that you are certified, prices will rise. You will charge more. So once you check this, plan how much money you want to make, how soon you want to make, how many people you want to serve, you have a pretty clear view of what you can anticipate for your life. Let me stop sharing. Was that good? Was that helpful?
Oh my gosh, this was so wonderful.
It makes life easier, right?
I've always struggled with pricing. So that was worth the VIP alone.
Oh, and this you can actually apply to so many other things. It's not only image consulting. If you have like any other type of a service-based business, you can just like use the same formula, change whatever you have to change and go for it. Questions?
Hi,
I mean,
Lacey, it's Teresa.
sorry.
I'm driving, so I don't have any video, but when you've been talking about retreats, there's something that it keeps popping into my head. I was thinking just, even if it was in person at, a local event, just for the weekend, to do it 2 days, so that people, from an area, or surrounding towns or whatever, would meet. And I'm wondering if they're commuting just a short distance, could you incorporate actually having people bring a few of their quote favorite outfits or items or things and actually doing that with them in person toward the end.
100%, 100%. You know what else you can do? Like in the beginning, actually, I'm glad that you made this question, because I'm going to add with like another suggestion that you can just like start implementing super soon. If you are friends with any boutique, any small store around the area where you live, like if you know the owner, if you know the manager, anything, you can actually have events within the store.
Right.
And you can get things like, I'm going to be here like a Saturday, okay? I only want to get, let's say, you can make an agreement. Sometimes they will gift you with something, but like sometimes you are just there helping people. And by doing so, you get new clients, or you can get commission, or you can plan an event with the store. And if you plan an event with the store, what happens is that whatever profit comes, you will come to an agreement of how much you're going to make from that. So all of that is super possible. And asking them to bring stuff, amazing, because then we will actually give them immediate feedback on what they need to improve in their image. That is perfect.
Right. I feel like the hands-on is really important for people who are really hesitant, you know, as I was coming to this.
I bet. Yeah. So something that I used to do a lot. I had someone who represented me in Brazil. Now she lives in Japan. But then what she did was she contacted stores that hired me to go and train their staff. So what I did for them was I trained the staff in like some image consulting tools, techniques that would help them sell more. And after that training, so that training was during the day. After that training in the evening, they had a VIP party or cocktail for their VIP clients, right? And then I would teach their clients and I would help their clients buy from the store. So I didn't get a commission, but I was hired to go there and do that. And that was like the biggest fee ever that I would get, because when you're dealing with like a B2B, right, you're actually being hired by a company, your rates are higher. Your rates are higher. So if like, and I really see that we are moving towards like maybe not a normal world, but a semi-normal world where we are going to be able to be gathering more. This will begin to happen, and something that you have to be aware is that there will be a boom of live events because people need this interaction. So if you are planning ahead, you can already start with many live events in your area if it's possible already, and you can implement that and go and have bigger ones when you're ready to go and offer your full service.
Okay, and then Lisa, I have a question. I have interest in doing that, but if I stick to one brand initially and started with the Hannah and then went to Lydia, I thought that could be a little confusing, and I just wondered whether you could help me with that, like, and also the pricing with the B2B if I went that route, because I think that's something that I could do too, whether it be corporate, or I've also worked in retail environments before too. I think that would be an option for me.
So I would like, especially now in the beginning, I don't want you to be overwhelmed and overthinking. Okay. So you do have to pick one path for now, even though you're very clear about the two, right? So it is okay to have the two, but you will begin with one of your personas, one of your who's, right? Let's say, and I'm sorry, I don't quite remember which, like if Hannah or Lydia is business, or let's say you go with Hannah. No, Hannah is business. Let's go. Let's say you go.
No, it was.
I would say this. Tell me which of them, like which of these two is your low-hanging fruit? Which of these is the one that you have one phone call and someone will be interested in partnering with you in making something happen sooner than later? Is it corporate or is it individuals?
You know, I think it might even actually be the corporate. For the
okay. So what you will do for now is start reconnecting with all of the corporate people that you know. Just like reconnecting. Hey, it's been so long we haven't talked. How's it been? What have you been doing? Period. Let them talk. Let them just like be interested in what you're doing. Don't talk about anything. Keep seeding it. Keep like nurturing the relationship. When you feel that you have a package, you go like, oh, you know what? I am looking for maybe a company that would be interested in doing this, such and such and such. I know that you are in corporate America. Do you know someone you could refer me to? Oh, why? I'm not referring you to anyone. I want you to do here. Why don't you come over and do it in my company? Okay. So
Yeah.
because you think that the low-hanging fruit is corporate, start planning for that.
Or women who work in corporate America on an individual
Same
basis,
thing.
maybe.
Yeah.
I think it would be more fulfilling to do the Hannahs, which is the healing, but I would need to build that audience more probably, I think.
No problems. This is why I say that you are not married to your audience. It's that audience that you're working with right now. Right? You can change. It's not a problem. I see that, like, I'm very sorry. I'm gonna have like it's Rocheflume, Flores. I can pronounce. That's fine. Thank you for
Hi.
joining us. Hi.
Hello, good morning there. It's good evening here in the Philippines. Can you all hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm a Filipina, so I'm here in the Philippines right now, and I'm so glad to have joined this group. So I'm just since this is my first time, so I have to observe first and just listen to you.
No problems. I think Flavia has to go. Would you like to say bye-bye, Flavia, before you?
Yes, guys, I just wanted to pop in, say hello, see what Lisa's doing. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask any concerns or anything you know, just, hey, Flavia, how are things? Let me know.
Flavia, I have a question for you, sweets.
Go
You
ahead.
say you're a teacher. Are you working in the public schools
Yes.
like that?
yes,
Okay. And so are your clients other like, how does this happen? Because I am a teacher, or, you know, I have been a teacher. I am someone who's been through a health journey, so I've healed. I am now working, you know, a little bit with an all natural product that is very much related to beauty and feeling good. So like all these elements are coming together, but I'm wondering, like, I haven't for most of my life really presented as what you would call stylish. I mean, when I worked, yes, I did look nice, but it's been so long, and I mean, you seem stylish, and I'm wondering, like, are people, I guess maybe just starting from now, I mean, have people always complimented your style, your clothing, how put together you are, so they really just sort of were very quick to join you, or is this something that's been a more recent change for you?
Yes, I was gonna say yes, but if your answer is no, it's okay as well, because I'm sure Lisa has told you that she calls herself a style nerd. You don't have to be interested in fashion to do this, but in my case, so style is a big part of it. Yes, the answer is yes. I worked a good 9-10 years ago, you know, just helping friends, going shopping with friends, dressing them for their weddings, for baby showers and things like that. So I've always had a little hunch for dressing people and dressing myself. So yes, the answer to that is yes. People usually join me, compliment me on style and things like that. But if that's not a reality for you, then that's also okay. There's a lot of science that happens in the background of image consulting. For me, you know, grew up in church. I grew up in Brazil, married a pastor's son. So I'm kind of involved in the church, the worship team in my church, both my husband and I. And so for me, I needed, the reason why I got into image consulting, first, I came from a very traditional family. So going into this fashion route wasn't an option, right? You would go hungry if you do that. So I got my bachelor's in administration and marketing. I got a master's in teaching. So I went the traditional route. Pardon. It's like lunch for me here at school. So you just heard now. So yeah, so when I'll be 34. When I turned 30, I thought, you know, that little thing, because I had a passion with working with women, but I wanted something a little bit with substance. Let's just put it this way. And that's when I found Lissy. Now, with that being said, there's many different reasons why I joined, became an image consultant. One was because it was a calling, you know, working with women. I like working with real women. And you think, Flavia, everybody's a real woman. Well, you know, not the glamour piece of it, not the, you know, let's just go to Prada and Chanel. And don't get me wrong, I love nice things and pretty things, but I like working with real people, right? So to answer your question, that piece has been big. Styling is a big thing for me. So color and styling are big things for me, right? We have friends in class who graduated and face is their thing, right? They focus on the face and that's what they study. And so my clients come to me mainly for styling. I don't call myself a stylist because I think there's just so much more to it than just being a stylist. But yes, people come to me for that. I don't just have teachers. Lisa talked about the low-hanging fruit, right? When I started, I'm in Texas. I'm in Dallas. I'm not sure if anybody's in Texas, but I'm in Dallas. And we have a huge Brazilian community here. And because everybody knew what image consulting was in Brazil, there was nobody that did it here. My low-hanging fruit was working with Brazilians in Texas because, well, they all wanted to do color analysis. There was nobody else that did it. There was only me. So I'm like, hey, my hanging fruit, right? I think in a few months, I recouped the investment. I don't even remember. Lisa, you probably remember more. I don't even remember. But it was just kind of like quick. Guys, I think I've passed.
And let me just say here something like, what was the thing that I told you the most that I said you were doing wrong when you were working? And that I still say that you're still doing wrong?
Price. Yeah. Yeah, pricing for sure. Because this whole thing wanting to help people, you know, translate into charging less so that people can join. But then I think I had over 50 clients last year, guys. And I cry, listen, I don't have the time. She was like, you already know what to do. Because people just kept coming. And, you know, I have a daughter, a 3-year-old daughter. I have a husband. I have a house. And then the pandemic hit and we thought, go back full time to teaching, which was crazy. You know, I shouldn't have done it. Thank God we only have a week to finish this year. But mainly, I took, oh, Teresa, honey, I got off task big time. I'm a talker. I apologize.
Right? No. This is all really helpful because I can see like you're about the style and I'm about mindset and helping and health. So clearly my client would be different. I'm just really having a hard time even comprehending that I can like dress myself right now. And then I'm in a few months going to be helping other people. What?
So this is the amazing thing, because like, remember that I said the other day, like make your message.
Yes.
So with the thing of like, when you make your message, that's so easy. Like the reason that I shared the other day, the video that I was like applying makeup on myself is because I want to make sure that the people who I serve do not have false expectations about who I am, right? When you understand what image consulting is actually all about, you do not have to be trendy or fashionable. You have to be on point about your image, your choices, the, say, lines, fit, color that you choose. Just like what you learn is how you can make your image be the best image possible, regardless of what trend and fashion is out there. Flavia, you have to go straight. Thank you very much. I really like, I didn't expect it to be here, and I know that you're super busy, so thank you.
Guys, I just wanted to pop in, say hi. But anyways, find me on Facebook. I'm on Facebook if anybody has questions. Okay,
Thank you, Flavia.
Yeah. So with you, Teresa, I understand your concern, but I have to say that your path is somehow similar to mine. I was always the one that people thought I was appropriately dressed, but nobody came to me and asked what is fashionable, what is the new trend. I never knew that.
Yeah, you're dead on. And then when I read that you were an English teacher, I just about died.
Yes. I was.
Way too many parallels.
Yeah. So like, and I'm a coach as well. So for me, it's very easy to see how this would go hand in hand with what you already do and the knowledge that you have and all of the networking that is around you already. I am super confident that, especially with your confidence and how you are strong-willed, I went to next to me. I went to by my side. Like I was actually speaking to the team that was helping me, that has been helping me during the challenge. And then
Oh yes, we love them. They're awesome.
they're
Challenge
awesome, right?
queens. Yep.
So there was this one of them, I can't remember who, that they said, wow, Teresa is just like she speaks so highly of you. And then I was like, I love it, because it's like we just met, but you just like you're part of my world already. So I feel like I want you next to me. I want you by my side. So like jump into it, and we're gonna be doing this together for long. Just as many of you here. The way that I like to work is what is mine is yours. If we are in a relationship that you are taking what I'm giving and you are giving back so I can give more, this is a road that we are going to be walking, like holding hands forever. This is why I actually have the community on Facebook, and I make like a point in having the Telegram group as well, because when I was trained, the training finished. Goodbye, that's it. I didn't even know the last name of my teacher, I think. I don't know, maybe I did because it's Mr. and Mrs. But like, anyway, I could never call her up and say, hey, I have a problem here. I don't know what to do with this client. So my business just took so long to take off because I had nobody to support me. I had nobody that I could go back to. And this is why, like, when I'm training, I want you, for instance, like Flavinia is going to be available because she's a graduate of mine, but I want her, she's not even listening to this. I want her to be working with me. I want her like to be my partner in crime and like being like having like new ventures together and stuff. This is the way that I work. I like to align myself with the people that like being connected and growing together. And what we are going to start doing, like next week on, what we are going to start doing is this. We're going to build a community. We're going to be working together and helping each other grow. So your experience, Teresa, is going to help Marianne grow. That like her experience is going to help Angela. That was her experience going to help Lisa. That's going to help Rosha Flom. I'm sorry. That is going to help Tara. It's our experiences added up together that will make us be strong. Right? Stronger, we go faster and farther.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So like before, I think, I don't know if I interrupted Rosha Flom when I said, and please teach me how I can say your name correctly. When I said that Flavinia had to go, I don't know if you would have any questions. We are actually about to wrap up.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm just good. It's okay.
All right. Okay.
Thank you.
Hope you have had opportunity to watch the previous videos, but if you have not, then you can watch them, right? We just had the main session where I spoke about the program that is coming up. So if you can go ahead and watch that main session, I'm going to be sending emails anyway with more information as well. So you will be on the loop with everything.
Yeah, I will.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Angela, anything that you would like to ask or say?
If anybody would like to ask something or say something before she goes.
Yeah, no, actually, I asked because Angela is on mute and I can't see her.
Okay.
So I just asked her. But anyone, all of you, if you like,
okay.
Yeah. What questions do you have?
Okay, I just want to support what you said. And when she, I don't know how to say her name, the Philippine woman show up, I want to say that, I mean, we were supposed to represent ourselves, but maybe we didn't, and maybe it's still not so clear on each other. But I can say already now I'm helping a Philippine, and I know there are more to come. So I would benefit from maybe some insights from the Philippine woman here. And I am myself a doctor examined cosmetics. And we have these different things that And it's a principle with God. It's a principle. It's a crazy, amazing principle. Then when we pray for each other, we help each other, we support each other, like you said in the beginning. But sometimes we forget. And I think it's really important to remember that when we support each other and we work together, it's a principle that God will bless each and one of us through that.
100%. I agree. And
Yeah,
that's the way.
amen. I will say amen on that, and thank you. And I'm so grateful that I'm really part of this. I'm really part of this group now. Yes, I'm from the Philippines, and I'm starting to learn about image consulting, but I'm a financial advisor here in the Philippines. But I have been studying about image consulting a long time ago in New York at Fashion Institute of Technology also. Um, yeah, just like what Fabiana have mentioned a while ago, that my friends have noticed that I have details about dressing up, about knowing about how do we call this? Well, that's the reason why I really wanted to delve deeper about image. So that's the reason why also that I joined Ferial Joaquim, and I'm also a member of AICI Philippines. So I'm not
Oh, you
doing
are?
this.
That's amazing.
I'm not doing this a business for now, but eventually I will go there. That's the reason why I'm joining groups.
Oh, I just got the wrong link for you. I just wanted to share the link so that you have it handy for you before
Okay.
we wrap up. So let me, the link that I shared there, forget about it. This is the one that I wanted to share. It's there for everyone now, but then you didn't have it before. My loveliest, this has been a very long session. I am so happy, and I'm looking forward to, this much that is still coming ahead of us. Tomorrow, like I said, I'm still in doubt what I'm doing because I have two sessions that I have. One is about life-work balance, and the other is like having the first, like, let me show you what a class is like. Let me show you what the content is like. And although we will have the two anyway, I just don't know which one I will choose to bring first. I may switch the schedule that I first shared with you on the page, but then I will anyway cover the two. So tomorrow we will meet again. And then on Saturday, we have another VIP session. Okay. And then on Sunday, we will wrap up with like a party to celebrate our week. All right. I also have to share with you the platform that you are getting for 3 months when you join the program. That's Human Stripe. So I may actually do that tomorrow. I may show that tomorrow and talk about like the class and what the work-life balance is like tomorrow, because I can show you the platform. I'm so happy, looking forward to more. I wish you the best of this like remaining day that you still have ahead of you. God bless, and see you in the group and in our messenger chat that is private for VIPs. God bless you.
Yeah, God bless
Thank
everyone.
you.
Thank you.
Bless
Thank
you.
you.